teaching is woven around love, compassion, says President Kovind. Prime Minister Modi says world can find solutions through Buddhist teachings. Spike of COVID-19 continues in northeastern states. Lockdown for a week in Itanagar from July 6th. COVID-19 recovery rate inches close to 60.80% in the country. Over 3,94,000 people recover so far. Top medical research institutes are in race to develop vaccine for COVID-19. Researchers around globe putting relentless effort to find solution. And Prime Minister sanctions ex-gratia of ₹2 lakh each for next of kin of persons who lost their lives in Assam floods. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sangeeta Bhattacharjee. Now with the details. President Ramnath Kovind has said that India is proud of being the land of the origin of the Dhamma. Inaugurating celebrations organized by the International Buddhist Confederation on the occasion of Ashar Purnima today, Kovind said it was from India that Buddhism began to spread in neighboring regions and grew organically in new fertile soil, eventually branching off into various offshoots.
His cure for human suffering remains as relevant today as it was over 2.5 millennia ago. There is no doubt that the urgency of abiding by the values that the Buddha preached is eternal. By ignoring the soothing wisdom of every spiritual tradition, we have arrived at the juncture where we find ourselves today. It is high time we paid heed.
Addressing the celebration of Ashar Purnima, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the world is fighting extraordinary challenges today and lasting solutions can come from the ideals of Lord Buddha. He said they were relevant in the past, they are relevant in the present and they will remain relevant in the future. Modi said bright young minds are finding solutions to global problems.
Bright young minds are finding solutions to global problems. India has one of the largest startup ecosystems. I would urge my young friends to also stay connected with the thoughts of Lord Buddha.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi's surprise visit to a forward post at Nemo has been regarded as a major morale booster for Indian troops engaged in a military face-off with China in Ladakh. The Prime Minister, in his address to soldiers without naming China, said days of expansionism are over. Expansionist forces create hurdles in global peace. They have either been defeated or forced to retreat. The world wants peace, security and development, he said. He also said that several countries backed Indian stand. Later, Prime Minister offered prayer to the river Sindhu and offered tribute to the brave soldiers who laid down their lives. The COVID-19 pandemic situation in states of northeastern region is still alarming as every state of the region has been witnessing new positive cases. State machineries in the region have been fully geared up to tackle the COVID-19 situation. As per the official data, Arunachal has total number of 252 cases, Manipur has 1,316, Meghalaya has 62, Mizoram has 162, Tripura has 1,525, Nagaland has 539 and Sikkim has 102 total COVID-19 cases. Assam still holds the top spot in terms of total number of COVID-19 positive cases in the northeastern region. In view of increasing cases of COVID-19 in Itanagar, state government declared lockdown from Monday 6th of July 5 a.m. to 12th of July 5 p.m. in Itanagar capital region. While addressing the media persons in Itanagar today, Chief Secretary Naresh Kumar said the details of SOP will be released soon. Recently on Thursday, a single-day highest spike registered 37 new COVID-19 cases, and yesterday the state recorded 20 fresh COVID-19 positive cases, taking the total number of confirmed cases to 252, of which 176 are active cases and 75 have already recovered, with one casualty so far. All the cases in the state are reported from quarantine facilities and linked to returnees from other states. There is no let-up in COVID-19 situation in Assam, as there are reports of more positive cases from different parts of the state in the last 24 hours. The capital city of Guwahati has witnessed spurt of COVID-19 cases. Assam Health and Family Welfare Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma in a tweet said 365 new COVID-19 positive cases were detected on Thursday, and out of this 134 COVID-19 positive cases alone were reported from Guwahati. The total fatalities due to COVID-19 in Assam has gone up to 14. The state currently has 3,455 active cases. In its drive to contain COVID-19 situation in Assam on Friday, the Health Department have started a plasma bank at the GMCH. The union government today said that a total of 3,94,227 people affected with coronavirus have recovered in the country so far. In the past 24 hours, 14,335 people recovered from COVID-19, and with this, the recovery rate reached 60.80%. The Health and Family Welfare Ministry said a total of 22,771 new cases of COVID-19 were reported in the country within the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 6,48,315. This is the highest spike in fresh cases since the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic in India. In a single day, 442 deaths were reported, taking the nationwide toll to 18,655. Presently, the total number of active corona cases in the country is 2,35,433. Coronavirus is continuing its spread across the world with over 1 crore 12 lakh confirmed cases. More than 5,29,000 people have lost their lives in the COVID-19 pandemic. The US so far has the largest number of COVID-19 positive cases. According to Johns Hopkins University, the US has the highest number of COVID-19 fatalities with more than 1,32,000 deaths. Meanwhile, Brazil and Russia have witnessed a spurt of COVID-19 cases and emerged as coronavirus hotspots. To contain the menace of COVID-19 pandemic, medical scientists, researchers of top scientific institutions across the globe have been engaging themselves for developing vaccine for the deadly disease. World Health Organization on Saturday revealed that experimental vaccines and clinical trials are being developed in many countries. It has identified the COVID-19 vaccine candidates developed by Oxford University. WHO officials said 5,500 people of 39 countries have been identified for COVID-19 vaccine tests. The overall flood situation in Assam has improved on Saturday as water levels of most of the tributaries of the Brahmaputra river have receded in last 24 hours. At least 35 persons have lost their lives and near about 15 lakh people have been affected in 23 districts in flood fury of the current monsoon season. Over 67,000 hectares of cropland has been affected in the latest wave of flood. Relief camps are being run in the affected districts by following the COVID-19 norms. The Assam State Disaster Management Authority report stated that the existing 156 relief camps set up across the state in view of flood is currently housing near about 12,000 people. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has sanctioned an ex gratia of 2 lakh rupees each for next of kin of persons who lost their lives due to floods in Assam from Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. Prime Minister Modi spoke to Assam Chief Minister Harmananda Sonowal and reviewed the situation in the wake of flooding and landslides in parts of the state. Modi had assured all possible support from the centre to help those affected. Union Home Minister Amit Shah held a meeting with senior officials yesterday to review the preparedness and measures taken to deal with monsoon and flood situation in the country. The Home Minister directed officials to develop a well-planned scheme to reduce flooding and minimize loss of lives and property. Shah emphasized on better coordination between different agencies to have a permanent system for forecasting of floods and rise in water levels in major catchment zones of the country. The Home Minister instructed officials for timely action to provide permanent solutions to the perennial flood problems in Bihar, Uttar Pradesh and northeastern states. "1917I Teams" is an integrated technology-enabled agri-management system launched by the state government of Meghalaya. The portal is empowering farmers and connecting them to market during the corona pandemic. Catering to the needs of the farmers, the team is working day and night providing logistic facilities to farmers of the state and responding to farmers' calls related to agri issues and providing agro advisory also. In Mizoram, the state government has decided to postpone the opening of schools for the current academic session for an indefinite period. As per earlier announcement by the government, schools were scheduled to open on 15th of this month. The State Education Minister Lal Chandamar Ralte said this today. And to end the news, the headlines once again. Buddha's teaching is woven around love, compassion, says President Kovind. Prime Minister Modi says world can find solutions through Buddhist teachings. Spike of COVID-19 continues in northeastern states. Lockdown for a week in Itanagar from July 6th. COVID-19 recovery rate inches close to 60.80% in the country. Over 3,94,000 people recover so far. Top medical research institutes are in race to develop vaccine for COVID-19. Researchers around globe putting relentless effort to find solutions. And Prime Minister sanctions ex gratia of ₹2 lakh each for next of kin of persons who lost their lives in Assam floods. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.